Hey guys, Boston Jay. This is Wicked Pisser. Now, I've been working on a diet for a while now. I tried it out for a little bit. My blood sugars kind of skyrocketed, and then I laid off the diet for a few days. Got my blood sugars under control. They've consistently been under 120, which is within the normal range. The diet is a smoothie diet. I've been looking at it a lot online. My dad and my brother both did this diet. They swore by it. They say it's going to help you a lot. Now, I don't have all the ingredients that I use, but I am going to make a smoothie that will work. Unfortunately, the strawberries that I'm going to use contain a little bit more sugar than I'd like them to, but I will use this one, and we'll see how it comes out. All right, so let's go ahead. I'll be right back. I'll get all the ingredients together, and I'll be back with you in a minute. Okay. Okay, now I've got all the ingredients together here. The blender that I'm using it's a Ninja blender. It's got double blades, as you can see here. It's got the two sets of blades on it. Very, very sharp, so please be careful if you have one of these. Try to keep your hands off the blades because they will cut you. So we're going to put that in there. Now, one of the main ingredients to this particular smoothie is either baby spinach or kale. I could not find kale at my supermarket right now, so we're going to use some baby spinach. We'll put that right in the blender there. Normally, I would use about 2 cups of the baby spinach. But again, as I said, I made my smoothies this morning, and I didn't realize that I used up most of my ingredients. So that's the baby spinach. Normally, I would add an orange. And when I say an orange, I mean an orange that's probably about that big. But one thing that is very important, especially if you're a diabetic, very important, is to add 1 cup of either fresh or frozen blueberries. Blueberries are important because they will lower your blood sugar. They help to lower it naturally. Which is good because, especially if you're diabetic, you know, you want your blood sugar to come down. You don't want it to go up any higher than it normally is. So what we're going to do next is I'm going to add some strawberries. Now, these were frozen strawberries that my wife picked up at the supermarket. They contain, like I said, they contain a little bit more sugar than I'd like them to, but I'm just going to use them just for the sake of showing y'all this particular recipe. I'm not going to use a lot. I'm just going to use just a few. There is a lot of juice in here, so I'm just going to try to not use the juice. I'm going to use just the berry. I'm going to try to, anyway, use just the berry. Yeah. And I just put in there about maybe 3 or 4 teaspoons or tablespoons of the strawberries. The next thing that I'm going to put in that I found was actually added to the flavor is this this yogurt. The yogurt that I use, that I like, I really like, only because, like I said, I am a diabetic. So this 000 yogurt is very, very good for you, especially if you're diabetic. It has no sugar in it. It's got no additives in it, and it's flavored vanilla, but it's actually really good for you. I usually use about a cup of the yogurt, but I'm gonna probably cut back on it just a little bit because I'm not making a full serving of this particular smoothie. So there's that. Next thing is you have to add a little bit of liquid. And a lot of people look different. People like, they'll like to use like unsweetened coconut milk or unsweetened almond milk. But you know, just use plain water is just fine. Or even, you know, you could try to put milk in there. Sometimes using the frozen berries is good because it makes it colder and it makes it a little bit thicker. I'm only going to use about 8 ounces of this water here because, like I said, I'm not making a full recipe. It's just like maybe a half a recipe or a quarter of a recipe. But here we go. We're going to put this on here. I got the sniffles here. Okay, we'll put this on. They're going to be loud, so bear with me, okay? Now, once you hear it blending it smoothly, you know, you'll hear it. You'll know the difference between what it's going to sound like and everything. Once you blend it and it's blended smooth, you can stop the blending process, and you know you can serve it up. I've got a very large cup here. I'm going to pour it into this cup and we'll give it a taste. Always taste it because you know, you're always going to want to see whether or not, you know, maybe it might need something else. But anyway, here we're going to test this out, see how it tastes. That's actually quite good. So there you have it. That is a smoothie that you can make to help lose some weight. You add some greens into your diet and help your blood sugar with the blueberries. And you know, making the smoothie with the yogurt in there just gives it that extra flavor and the extra smoothie texture. So that being said, that's it. And let me know, comments below, if you want me to do more smoothie smoothie videos or anything like that. And then you know, we'll go from there. All right, thanks. Have a good one.